I've come out for a walk again and brought you with me, as it were. And my glasses have gone dark again, even though it looks like it's going to rain again. Now I bet no one else notices this, and to be honest, I wouldn't have, apart from it was only chance that made me notice. But my channel is 1 year old today, and as I said, I only noticed through chance. It was because I was talking to one of my friends about the fact that I do this, and I hadn't told anyone in real life about it before now. And she said, "How long have you been doing it for?" And I was like, well, actually, nearly a year. First off, I apologise for the really terrible lighting. I know it's raining and so it's dark outside, and my lights don't ever point where you want them to point. So the shadows are probably horrific. But you can hear me, I hope, and that's kind of the main point. So when I was out for my walk, my plan was to go to this field near where I live and sit on the bench there and make the video rather than wander around. And also because I didn't want to walk into anyone, because I still haven't quite got over the fact that I talk to a camera and I don't want to do that in public. I'm not quite at that stage yet. But I got to this field, which is kind of, I'd call it a park, but there's nothing in it. It's like dog walkers and people go there a lot. But I got there and there was a guy practicing his golf swings, so I thought, okay, I'm not gonna stay here, I might get hit on the head with a golf ball. And so then on my way out through the other entrance, noticed this big shiny new fairly-ish sign saying no golf. So there you go, funny story. And then it started to rain, so I came home. Something that I'm talking about in this video is the Nerdfighter Book Club, which, if you don't know about it, then there will be a link on that star there for the duration of this video, well, the rest of it anyway. And if there's more than one video, then there'll be more than one video on more than one star. And of course they'll be down there too. The other thing that I was going to talk about was this, which I am going to read. I'm going to start reading it tonight, because I'm also reading other things at the same time, and I don't like reading 2 books at once. Or, well, more than one. And the Nerdfighter Book Club is something that I've never done before, so this is a new experience for me. Being part of any kind of book club at all, not a completely new experience, because I've done some stuff before where I was part of a group of people who did shadow judging or something like that for the Carnegie Book Award. So that involved reading all the books and talking about them with people. And I did it as well for the Northeast Teenage Book Award, which actually we had a say in, unlike the Carnegie Book Award, which that was kind of just for guidance mainly, I think. We did vote, and the one that we liked didn't win, and the one that we hated did win, so that was a bit meh. But anyway, the Northeast Teenage Book Award one, when we voted, that actually went in towards the votes, so that was pretty cool. And that was a similar format where we just read them and talked about them and then together had a vote. But something like this, where you're reading the book with a community of people all at the same time, that's a bit different, because last time we just sort of swapped the books around because we didn't have enough of them for everyone to have a copy of all of them. And I did get some really good books out of that. Remind me to sort of review them and stuff maybe later. I've never read this before. It does sound very, very interesting, and something that I will probably like, and also will probably want to read more of by this author. Did that even make sense? I don't even care. Please do let me know down in the comments if you are reading this too as part of the book club, if you would like to read it anyway, if you have read it, what you thought of it, if you are reading it, what you think of it so far. Just talk to me, I like being talked to. There's a fly. It's casting a shadow that's kind of annoying. Stay over there. Out of my video. So I mentioned that I was also reading some other stuff as well. If you go on my Tumblr, you will see that I have added a new thing at the top of my currently reading, which is something that I've kind of wanted to do for a while, but couldn't quite work out how I was going to do it, because my original plan was to put in the location bit on my Twitter the book that I was reading, which would sort of work in a good way for something like Harry Potter, where you could say you were at Hogwarts and everyone would completely understand. but for, say, the book I'm reading at the minute, Alex Rider, that might be a bit harder to get. TTFN, ta-ta for now.